Lottie Moss broke down in tears on Celebrity Bear Hunt as she opened up on her failed rehab stint for substance abuse and depression that didn't work. In emotional scenes, the former OnlyFans model 27 couldn't keep it together as she candidly told her co-stars that her 2022 stay didn't work and she was about to go into rehab again before starting the show. Opening up to her co-stars on the Netflix series, Lottie said, "Drugs and depression. You become quite numb. I didn't feel anything. I didn't care if I lived or died. I would have run it into the ground, to be honest. And my mom said, you need to go into rehab." The younger sister of Kate Moss explained that it made her feel better, but it didn't really work. TV personality Steph McGovern asked her what did work, and Lottie honestly told the group, "Nothing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Before coming in here, I was about to go to rehab again." As she made the brave admission, she couldn't hold back her tears and put her face in her hands as she began sobbing. "I'm going to get emotional," she warned. But her campmates rallied around her to give her support and encouraged her to let it out. Lottie did a stint in rehab in February 2022 for substance abuse issues, specifically with cocaine, at an unspecified facility in the U.S. The model says she never touched drugs or alcohol before becoming a catwalk star, but later became hooked. And the London-born socialite reveals she never felt able to confide in half-sister Kate Moss about her troubles, admitting the endless comparison with the supermodel was a constant burden during her career. Previously speaking in depth about her drug woes, Lottie said, "I started quite early on with using drugs and alcohol as a crutch, as a coping mechanism, which there is not a lack of in the fashion industry. There were people in positions of power that were giving me drugs and alcohol when I was very young, and so it didn't seem bad to me." She continued, "When you have people around you who are enabling you, I am talking at high fashion events and people are in a penthouse suite, and it's people that are working for a brand that is very well known, and they're sat there doing drugs with you as a 19-year-old. That is so weird to me now. That should never happen in any industry. The fact that no one said, maybe we shouldn't be enabling our client to do drugs. We should want her to be on her A game and doing her best. Wake up in the morning and do a gym class. Instead, it was lots of alcohol, and it goes hand in hand." In September 2024, Lottie was rushed to hospital after she took high doses of Ozempic given to her by a friend who bought it under the counter from a doctor. The model was violently ill, suffering a seizure and severe dehydration after taking the drug when she weighed around 60 kilograms, just 9 stone. She said she would rather die than use Ozempic again, which is meant to treat the obese or diabetics, and has suffered global shortages. Lottie recalled having the seizure, which was caused by severe dehydration, and said her face and hands clenching up was one of the scariest experiences she has ever endured.